we've been checking out a ton of Inpatient, a ton of the tracks of the collaboration between Chris Webby and Ren. Today we're checking out Tarantula. All right. And this is a new track. I'm excited to get into it because I feel like this whole project that they've been doing has been a whirlwind of different styles and different moods and themes and stuff like that. I think it kind of has like a common vibe to it, but I think every song just it portrays something different sonically, and I think it's such an exciting thing to experience with you guys being able to react to this for the first time ever. So, Tarantula by Ren and Chris Webby, Inpatient. Let's get it. My name's itsandiroo. Where my two-steppers at? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just started recording today. You know, if you don't know, I record in batches and stuff like that, and it's so funny because the first video of every batch, I always end up stuttering more than I should or not being able to get my points across the way I like to, but it's okay. That's so funny, dude. My mind races way too much for this, all right? I mean, I have like a million words sometimes that I just want to vomit all over the screen. But anyway, let's pull up the video real quick. Pull this video down, actually. I don't like where that's placed at all. Get down here. Get down here. All right, anyway, Tarantula. Let's see, what could this be about?
Tarantula, gang, right from the stereo. Gargantuan, goddamn fit for a burial. Look, cannula from my wrist, sick material. Look, chronically ill, sound for your area. I just let go, there's a crack in my design. Like an
okay, we're getting a little more reggae with this one. All right, I like the rhyme scheme, not rhyme scheme. Sorry, the rhythms that he's doing. It's kind of nice. It's kind of neat. I enjoy it. I like it. I also liked the line where it was not really that serious, but it said, "Where is it? A chronically ill sound for your ear." Come on, Ren. Let's get it.
Tarantula, gang, right from the stereo. Gargantuan, goddamn fit for a burial. Look, cannula from my wrist, sick material. Look, chronically ill, sound for your area. I just let go, there's a crack in my design. Like an echo, these thoughts replay in my mind. There's no safety, there's no rest, there's no sleep for the dead. And I hate these side effects that get left by the man.
It's just another track about, mental illness and stuff, and there's going to be probably deeper things that he goes into here, but I really enjoy it. I feel like every time I hear a song that kind of has this poppy reggae style, I always think of the song Roxanne. I think it's by The Police, I want to say. It always reminds me of that, but it's such a cool sound, and I think Ren, he has just this modern voice, and just, we're all familiar, obviously, with all the other music that he's made, so being able to tie that voice to reggae occasionally is just super nice because it just sounds extra unique. Rather than just being that. And I could be wrong by the term reggae. Sorry, I'm not very, fluent in that kind of side of, in those genres or whatever. But that's just kind of the vibe it's giving me. I know he's kind of dove into ska as well, which is kind of adjacent a little bit. But, super fire so far. I'm really interested to see what Chris Webby's going to do on this. Because he always comes in when I least expect it, for one. But two, hearing him on a track like this will be really, really, really interesting. I don't know if we've gotten the kind of slower reggae type track on anything else from Inpatient yet. So I'm really enjoying this so far, guys. If you don't know, I'm an audio engineer and producer, so I tend to actually talk about the production and the musicality of what I'm listening to more than the lyrics. But I try to listen to the lyrics whenever I can, but that's just kind of a heads up if you're wondering. If you're new here and wondering why I am talking about the things I'm talking about. All right, let's get it.
Hey, these side effects that get left by the man. I got the devil on my shoulder, and the weight might break my back. I'm losing my composure, and I might crack.
Dude, stacking vocals like this is so much fun. I do it with my artists all the time when I'm in the studio, guys. Again, like I said, I'm an audio engineer and producer, so my full-time job is actually I do YouTube a lot, but I also do I own a recording studio, and I get a lot of hip hop artists in there. And when they do singing stuff, I love making them do kind of what Chris Webby's doing here, which is these vocal stacks, not just traditional vocal stacks, but actually having octaves on there. So he has the do 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 do, or what was it? Hold up, give me one sec. You'll hear it. You'll hear it.
My composure, and I might crack.
And I might crack. And I might crack. Sorry, I don't. I'm totally off. Hang on, I cannot believe I just butchered that octave.
I crack.
I might crack. No, might crack. Sorry, that was crazy that I couldn't hit. Oh my god, guys, am I a loser? No, I'm totally playing. But anyway, yo. I love stacks like that, and I love having my artists do stuff like that because it just adds this nice layer of thickness and kind of brightness as well to it. It just makes you can pan these vocals and make them sound wider, and it just gives Chris Webby this kind of huge sound when he comes in. I really enjoy it. I can't believe I just butchered that vocal so bad, guys. I'm so
back. I'm losing my composure, and I might crack. And so they say that my persona
has a tendency to
come so undone that
and my identity is
stuck inside this white room I painted black. Tarantula, bang bang, contractile muscular. I'm venomous, brain fangs right to your jugular, cutting your brains on the rug and your blood on the comforter part.
yeah, it was kind of a crazy timing because I low-key had wasn't like a nightmare, but I had like a dream type thing where there was like I had a friend who had like a pet tarantula and then they put it on my face. So it's kind of funny that I'm seeing this now, but I wasn't like freaking out in the dream. It was like oddly calm. So I'm kind of impressed that they did this first off because this does not look like CGI. This looks very real. But it makes me want to go explore with spiders and see if I would actually freak out if I had one on my face like that. But that's crazy.
Tarantula, bang bang, contractile muscular.
Yeah, it's definitely real because you can see like the skin pressing in where no shot. If that's CGI, that is the best CGI I've ever seen in my life. So it's obviously it's real. No reason to do CGI with this. It's just a spider. Anyway.
My spring fangs right to your jugular, cutting your brains on the rug and your blood on the comforter. Part of me's Peter Parker, but bust my guns like the Punisher.
Hey.
I'm a rabbit arachnid, I'm trapping them in the web. Then I wrap them up like a package for afterwards in the shed.
Dude, Chris Webby's flow is crazy, bro. Every time I hear him, I'm just like, he's nuts. He's nuts in his rhyme schemes and how he bends different, just like I said, rhythms and oh, it's so cool, dude.
It's in the blood of these rappers is how I'm fed. To live a death like Dexter, dark as the passenger in my head. And they know I'm a killer on the low, patient 00, fuck a cheat code, my ammo's unlimited.
See, they do this a lot, right? Like I don't. Does Ren still produce all of his stuff? By the way, I think he's worked with other producers in the past, but is he still like at least for this project producing everything himself? Because he's very unique in the way that he introduces different sections, right? Like has this obviously it's like reggae for the majority. Again, sorry if I'm getting that terminology wrong, but it's that kind of reggae sound. But then he goes into these huge drums that you don't typically hear. At least from my experience in reggae, this is very out of left field, and it just sounds really cool and gives a lot of nice contrast. I really enjoy it.
My ammo's unlimited, I only stop when I gotta reload. I'm 20 below and the blood in me frozen. I painted this room only color I know. Yeah, I painted it black, it was dark as my soul. So fuck it, let's go. I got the devil on my shoulder, and the weight might break my back. I'm losing my composure.
Losing my composure. Losing my composure. I think that's why I couldn't hit the note earlier, because I was doing it an octave above that. But dude, so fire. It sounds so good.
I might crack. And so they say that my persona
has a tendency to
come
That
so
is so
undone
cool.
that
and my identity is
stuck inside this white room. And that
and my identity is
stuck. And so they say that my persona
has a tendency to
come so undone.
So cool. And they just cut off the whole instrumental to do that. You know, they mute all the reverbs and everything like that, and all like the echoes and things like that, so it's completely dry. But they also have that little DJ scratch that goes. I do that a lot with my artists, so it's cool to see them kind of implementing some of those things too. And then they just have this girl voice in the background that kind of has this like bit crushed effect, and it's almost like super satisfying. I think it sounds so cool.
So they say they're my persona.
As a tendency to
Well, maybe that part's not Big Crush. I think the second time that she comes in, it's Big Crush, but the first one is I don't know. It's so nice though, dude. Like this sounds fire, so fire.
So undone that.
and my identity is
Right there, that's where it kind of sounds Big Crushy, where it starts to get a little fuzzy and kind of ringy. Super cool effect, honestly. I use it whenever I can. It's very, very neat. It's very cool to just experiment on different people's voices, and anything that's like over the top when it comes to effects is so much fun in music, because you're kind of breaking the laws of music sometimes, and breaking your traditional engineering flow and producing flow to, like, you know, just add different cool elements, and kind of just sometimes you just want to go over the top and add things like that just stick out like crazy and just surprise people, and it's just so much fun, honestly. And I'm sure they have a lot of fun making this music when they do stuff like that. But
inside this white room, I painted black.
what is it called? It's like called breakbeat or something like that. It's like kind of goes hand in hand with like drum and bass a little bit. So fire. We had like kind of a drum and bassy track last time. Yo, let's go. Yeah, just that those really fast, like, I think it's called breakbeat or something along the lines of that. Very cool. I love it.
Back to back, you can't catch that flow. Counteract upon twice that blow. Chiropractic by snapping, fat base, gymnastic, mash it up, massive, bro. Casual, this shit easy, G. Ride the beat, come on, you know me. Designed to be the best, need the best to test me. Watch me rise up victoriously. Yeah, we back on that loose again. Representing that loony bin. Give a fuck if I lose or win when that spider bite go right through the skin. Then I'm hit when I strike the vein. Got a monster locked up inside my brain. And wrestle with them's like fighting Bane, but I know that part of me likes the pain.
I like that they are bringing back the spider theme. I know that seems like an obvious thing to do with a song called Tarantula, but what I've noticed more often than not is a lot of artists tend to keep their idea in the chorus or whatever, and then maybe the verses kind of do like an ode to it here and there, but I don't know. This one, they've been keeping this theme out the whole time. This is a crazy freeze frame. I'm sorry, Ren, to do you like that. Let's back you up a little bit.
Part of me likes the pain. Like a masochist, spider biting, antagonist, biting, sighting, paralysis, vital signs of a pathogen. Striking deep in the artery, Peter Parker, but darker. See black and bruise on the mark. I leave random web is still spread. You see, got time to kill. Murder on my mind, I'll give your spine a chill. Show up in Silent Hill, bumping twisted metal behind the wheel. We pose a threat, pulling you under. Hope you can hold your breath and kill them all until there's no one left. Tarantula.
Bro, super fire, dude. I like how they switch it. I love how I was just talking
Imagine
about that
being
too.
able to.
I don't want to imagine. Yo, get away from me. Yo, yo. I was just talking about right before I went into that breakbeat thing, like the cool little like extra things that they do to like kind of like surprise you in production wise. This is the kind of stuff that keeps production exciting and engineering exciting and things like this. It's something I really need to start. Like, I don't get to produce a lot of the times for the artists that I work with. Actually, a lot of the times they bring in, instrumentals from other producers, or they get them from YouTube. Got to rip them off YouTube, and then they buy it on BeatStars or whatever. And then I just kind of have to like play with that. But occasionally, at least a couple times a week, I'll be able to produce things myself, and I kind of want to start doing this with some of the artists. Like, it would be super cool, or even my own music. You know, I don't ever like to plug my own music, but like, of course, if you guys haven't checked out my music, I make some music and produce and mix and do the whole thing. It's over on my other Andy Roo channel. That's not Andy Roo Reacts or Andy Roo Productions. It's just Andy Roo. Anyway, yo. Amazing, dude. Ren is amazing. And by the way, this reaction is not a replacement. You know, I have to take this from my good buddy, my mentor, Black Pegasus. He mentions this in his videos. This reaction is not a replacement. So make sure you go over and give that original video a look from Ren. So this dude, Tarantula, was amazing. It was amazing. I love Inpatient. I love everything that they're doing here. Again, sorry if I'm rambling like crazy today. Yo. I have my socials in the description. It's my TikTok and my Instagram. My TikTok, I like to go live sometimes, play some emo music, some metal music, hang out with you guys, talk music. Definitely check that out. I actually do it pretty late, and if you are coming from any European country, you can actually catch me in the mornings because I tend to do it pretty late at night here in America. So actually, I've seen a few of you guys actually on the live streams lately. I also have my Instagram where I occasionally post whatever I'm listening to on my story, just some of the regular music I'm just jamming out to. It's kind of fun. So definitely follow those. We also have a membership where we're dropping videos early before we give them to the public. But if you don't want to sign up for that, that's okay. Your regular subscription means the world to me anyway. So do that anyway. And you're not missing out on anything because anything that we drop over on the membership, we drop to the public. So you're not missing out. Anyway, I'm going to just shut my mouth now. I'm just going crazy. Yo, bye. Dude, what is wrong with me? That was so much fun, though. Dude, you guys probably think I'm a tweaker, dude. I'm so funny, bro.